Hey everyone, welcome. Just want to say thank you for being here on my channel. And one thing you've got to know so much from the beginning is that my channel is not fancy. It is just real life, you guys. Seriously, bad hair, no makeup, no edits, just what you see is what you get. And that is because I'm a busy homeschool mum. I really don't have time to fix my videos to look perfect, or basically fix myself to look perfect. So what you're going to get here is real life, and that's our motto. You're going to get real life, but hopefully you're going to get something that helps you. So welcome, so happy to have you. This video tonight is all about why I am switching curriculum. When I first started homeschooling, of course, I'm not a teacher. I was just a mum called by the Lord. And I really strongly feel in my spirit that I was called by God to do homeschooling. So my oldest was in school from 3-year-old kindy. We sent him to 3-year-old kindy because I was heavily pregnant with my second, and I really thought that he needed more than I could give him. In hindsight, I definitely think that all he needed was to be at home, but you can't change the past, and I have to look forward and just see what good has come out of it. And when he was in 4-year-old kindy, one of his friends left for homeschool, and he begged me to homeschool, and I just couldn't. I was like, no, sorry, Jordan, I don't think I can, but pray, and if God wants it to happen, then it will. Anyway, the Lord gave me such a burden for homeschool that I really wanted to do it so badly. And then we had to pray my husband in, and we've been doing it for 4 years now. Not an easy journey by any means, but very worth it for us. So when we started, I tried Charlotte Mason, and I think I started too young, and I used Ambleside online, and it just didn't really work for us. Number one, because I think I started Jordan too young, and the narration and everything was just more of a frustrating experience, wasn't enjoyable. But I love Charlotte Mason's philosophy. I love what she stands for, and if we could have done it well, that would have been brilliant, but we couldn't. So then I really had it in my heart that I wanted to do the Waldorf methods. I'd seen a friend doing it. It looked really beautiful. I loved that it was so art-based. I loved that it was late education. I loved that it was so learn by feeling, and also learn to the stages of development of a child. Everything sat really well in that regard, although I did not love the spiritual side of things. We're a Christian family, and just that kind of Mother Earth and worshipping self kind of philosophy didn't sit well with me. And so I tried a few Waldorf curriculums to start, but eventually fell upon Christophorus, which we used for 2 years and which we really loved. But my husband just didn't feel like there was enough academic progress with the children, and so he encouraged me strongly to move on from Waldorf, and so we have decided to do that. I have to say, I don't think I'm the best kind of mum to be a Waldorf mum. You have to be really peaceful and really gentle, and just singing beautiful songs to your children all day about baking bread, and doing your baking bread once a week, and just they're amazing people. But I'm kind of still learning how to be patient, and not rushing, and I could never learn the stories in my heart and then express them. And I could, it's more like, okay, come on, let's just knead the dough, It's not very peaceful and singing about it. So I always kind of felt like a bit of a failure as a Waldorf mum. I don't know if anybody understands what I mean, but I felt like I was always missing the mark. And so there were so many things I loved about it, and the way they teach maths, and the way they teach the letters. It's just so beautiful. But I always felt like I was really missing the mark with doing the Waldorf thing well. And so it was kind of a huge relief to me when my husband was like, please move on from this. A few years back, if he had said that, I'd be like, no, I love it, I want to do it, and I did. But I think God, it was just God's timing. It was like, it's time to move on. So we're stepping away from Waldorf, and for those reasons that I gave you. Okay, number one, I felt like I was missing the mark a lot of the time because I'm not that typical amazing Waldorf mum. Number two, I am not an organized person or a structured person. I am very arty myself. I am very spontaneous. I don't like doing the same thing every single day. Like, routine is not my strong suit. So, in that way, I was just not doing well. And also the fact that I wanted something way more Christian based. So, and something also that, is open and go. So the Christophorus curriculum was lovely, but I felt like it was a skeleton and I had to flesh it out a lot myself, which became quite frustrating in the end. And I wanted something that was open and go, something that was fully Christ-based, something that was all organized and planned for me so that it says, this is what you're doing today, boom, 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 boom. Something that I could tick my things off and know what I'm doing and know that I'm covering all the right things. And something that would teach my kids to love reading and love writing. Something that would help them reach their full academic potential. And so we decided to move on to Sonlight. And I believe again that God led me in this direction. I'd known some people that were doing Sonlight. I'd heard of it. And then when my husband said to me, you're moving on from Waldorf, it's time, I was like, that's cool. I started researching Sonlight, started talking to people using it, went to visit friends using it, looked at it, looked at a lot of YouTube, looked at Instagram. And Sonlight fitted everything that we were looking for. So that's why we're moving on. That's why we're doing Sonlight. So I hope you'll stick around, come and watch and follow our Sonlight journey, because we'll be sharing every step of the way. I am putting an unboxing video of our Sonlight curriculum, which we did tonight. I'll be putting that up shortly this week. And we are so taken by it. We are so excited. The boys want to start already. I feel like I want to start already, but I also feel like I'm going to finish out my Waldorf curriculum for this year. I'm going to go thoroughly through my Sonlight curriculum for next year. I'm going to know exactly what I'm doing, put my instructor's guides together and go through everything so that I'm fully geared for next year. And yeah, so excited. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me and you like us and you want to see more, please subscribe. We're so happy to have you. Any questions, please feel free to ask. Look us up on Instagram. And there is also going to be a little link or that you can go to, a little code thing that you can use if you also are going to be getting Sonlight or looking into getting some of Sonlight. And if you use that code, all it means is that you'll get a little discount at the checkout, and it also means that I get points towards curriculum for ourselves. So we'll be so thrilled if you'd like to use that as well. And take care and have a lovely night. God bless. Bye.